What's up, guys? It's ProptheProps here, back at it with another Prize Picks video. Here we got my code on the screen for Prize Picks. Make sure you use it when you're signing up for Prize Picks. You'll receive a deposit match up to $100 on Prize Picks. We also have Taco Tuesday today on Prize Picks, so you're gonna want to make sure that you're taking advantage of that opportunity with the tacos. We don't have any out yet, so there won't be any for this video. Here's my sleeper code. Make sure you use RF-ProptheProps to get a deposit match up to $100 on sleeper as well. Make sure you do that because we will be coming back with the sleeper 1 to 100 challenge coming up again shortly. We did go 4-0 on our props on Prize Picks last time. We're going to try and replicate that again today. 3-0 day last time out. First, we're going to be talking about Justin Turner. 222 and 9 at-bats here against Sandy Alcantara. 1 home run. We look at Sandy's numbers. He's 2-6 on the season with a 5.08 ERA. And he has about 78 strikeouts so far this season. Not bad, but not the Sandy we know. Sandy, he's been giving up a lot of runs this year. He's been giving up a lot of hits. Just not as sharp as he normally is. We take a look at Justin Turner's numbers. We see he's not hit the over on his hits, runs, RBIs too often. Definitely hasn't hit the fantasy score too often the last couple of days, 4 or 5 days. But he is doing very well this month, and we're kind of just hoping we get some of that good history. Here are some of his other numbers. And we take a look here at June for his splits. He's got a 371 on base percentage, I believe that is, if not a 371 batting average for June. But I believe that's his OBP with a 315 batting average, which is still really good. Over 300, that's a great season. So, doing it for the month, that's really good. Next, we're going to be looking at Shohei Ohtani, and a lot of people are going to wonder, why are we taking Ohtani? He's 0 for 6. We're actually looking at the under here, and I know that's scary with a guy like Shohei Ohtani. He's a very good hitter, a very good batter. But, you can't go over every game. You're not going to go over 162 times in one season. He's 0 for 6 against Kopech. And we take a look at some of his numbers. He's been extremely hot. But, there was a 2-game span where he didn't get any hits. Before that, he was on a massive hit streak. But, all good things got to come to an end at some point. He's batting 360, I believe, on the month. And that's a very, very good average, like I was saying earlier. Could be due for some regression. Next, I want to show Brady Singer, 4 of 7, 6.34 ERA, 67 strikeouts. No, we're not going to be taking Brady Singer. But the reason we want to show Singer's stats, what he's up to, is because we have 2 batters going up against Singer that we are going to be targeting. We're going to be targeting Jose Ramirez as well as Steven Kwan. So we start off by showing the pitchers. Here's the batting averages. We see 438 for Jose Ramirez. We see Kwan at 500. That's both on 10 plus at bats. Ramirez 16 at bats, and we got Kwan at 10 at bats. Very decent sample size. Would be nice if we had a little bit bigger of a sample size, but 10 and 16 at bats, definitely not anything that I'm worried about. In terms of these numbers are very, very good. We're going to take a look at the splits coming up in just a second. But you see, even with Jose, 2 homers and 16 at-bats, he's hitting a home run 12.5% of the time against Singer. Ramirez, he's a guy who swings at everything. But he's also showing that against this guy, he gets a lot of contact, and as far as people who might not know Quan, I'm going to be showing you just why I like him in just a second. But here's Jose Ramirez. We got really good splits, but as you see in his last 11 at bats, he is 3 of 11, and he is 4 of 14 in his last 14 at bats, 2 of 7. And he's just been doing too well this month to continue this trend. I look through his stats. Oftentimes he doesn't go hitless twice in a row. And as you see, most of the times when he is getting hits, he is coming around to score as well. In a game where we think that a lot of runs are going to be getting scored, we got 2 pitchers going up against each other with a 6 ERA. That shows 12 runs could easily be scored in this one. We could have a lot of scoring opportunities. I like Jose Ramirez to go ahead and get the job done for us today. We're going to take a look now at Jose Ramirez's batting numbers on the season. 290 at-bats, batting 293, 12 homers, 46 RBIs, 6 stolen bases. So he's not stealing a lot of bases, but he does have that ability to get that done. If he does end up doing that, this is going to cash easy because, well, those are 5 fantasy points if he ends up doing it. If he hits a home run, this is an automatic over. And he's got good history against Singer. I think that this should be as close to no sweat as we are able to do, or able to get. Next, I'm going to be taking a look at the splits. As you see, he's batting .330 on the month of June. He's got a .381 OBP on base percentage. If you don't know, that's things like hits, walks, combined. To see what your batting average would be if you factored in things like walks for getting on base, stuff like that. And so these are very good numbers. He's getting on base almost 40% of the time here in June. So if he gets walked, that's 2 fantasy points, gets the run. He's now got 4. If he's able to steal, that puts us at 9. And even if he only gets walked, gets the run, I do think that he is going to get a hit. And if he's able to score on that one, 2 hits, 2 runs, boom. Or maybe that hit comes with an RBI, so we're going to take that. Steven Kwan, 309 at-bats, or 309 at-bats, 259 average. He's not got the most power with only 2 home runs this season, and only 8 in his career. He's got 25 RBIs and 13 stolen bases this season, so he is a guy who could get us more stolen bases. And that's going to definitely help us as far as fantasy score is concerned. He's still not the best, but definitely not bad. We see his batting logs. Very, very, very solid. He's got a couple games there without a hit, but, in his last 13 at-bats, he is 2 for 13. With a 259, you could definitely expect that to go up. And I do expect that to go up, especially against someone he's got such great history against. 5 of 10, 50% on 10 at-bats. Those, that's crazy. I mean, he owns this pitcher. He owns Singer, So this should be another one where it's going to be an easy cash. We got a lot of run opportunities that are going to be coming in this game. Could be a few RBIs, going to be runs scored. These guys are going to be the ones who get it done. Singer, let's talk about him. As you see in home games, he's got a 5.84 ERA with a 7.03 on the road. This game is at home with a 5.84 ERA. Not the best. A little bit better than that 6 ERA. But his whip is slightly higher. I don't think I got it on the screenshot, actually, unfortunately. But I believe his whip was about 1.57 at home versus 1.47 on the road. Point is, he's going to allow base runners. They're going to be in scoring opportunities. And all of these data points, all of these matchups, all of this history would indicate that this is what we can expect to happen today. And like I said, we are coming off a 3-0 day, so make sure you go ahead and play these. I wish you all the best on your props, your betting. Hope you make some money. We're taking Shohei under 8.5 fantasy score, Quan over 7.5, Jose Ramirez over 8.5, and Justin Turner over 7 fantasy score. Lastly, make sure you use those codes I showed, RF-ProptheProps for Sleeper. Code right here for prize picks. Thank you, and